You know, more and more people are looking for ways to save money in the future, and one of the best ways is to pay off your debt as soon as possible. Joining me now, to help walk us through some of the steps we need to take is Michael Falguth, founder of Falguth Financial Group in Brighton. Good morning, Michael. Thank you so much for joining us. It's National Credit Education Month, so it's the perfect time to talk about this.
Yes.
What are some of the first steps you need to take if you want to pay down your debt?
I say the most important thing is pay attention to your interest rates. A lot of people get focused on the actual size of the debt. I think it's the most important thing that you pay attention to your interest rates. Pay off those higher ones first. That's what you really want to focus on.
All right, so you pay off, so if you have let's say, just use some random numbers, you have $2,000 with a high interest rate, but $7,000 at a lower interest rate.
Get rid of that $2,000 first. Because why you want to do that is the more money you put towards that will actually apply towards your principal. So even though you have a bigger debt with lower interest rate, if you're paying that one off, it's going to just be going more towards your interest rather than your principal.
Okay. So pay off the highest interest rate first,
Yes.
and then you move down to the next one. You sort of
Yes,
take it like
work
stair
your,
steps?
yep, work your way down. And really focus on, you can't forget about everything else. So again, don't miss the payments, but put the most amount of money you can towards that highest interest rate.
And what about, what if you have multiple lines, multiple credit cards? Does debt consolidation
Consolidation is a great way to do it. Again, I get back to interest rates. And everybody now wants to buy this debt from you. You get the offers in the mail, 12 months, 0% interest, 18 months, 0% interest. Why not combine a couple of those cards that are out there with even a revolving debt of 5, 10, 15, 20% interest, throw it over to that 0% card, because again, it gets back to as you pay that payment, going more towards your principal, less towards the interest, you're going to pay it off a lot faster.
Now, what are some of the common mistakes that people make? So those are some of the steps we need to take. What are some of the common missteps?
Again, interest rates. So people go out, let's say you're at the local store and they say, hey, open up a card and you get to save this much today. Well, you look at that interest rate, if you don't pay it off during that promotional period, all that rate will then roll back into your principal, and here you are playing the game again, always trying to catch yourself to pay off the principal.
So it's important to look at the fine print there, because in some of those cards, if you don't pay it off during that principal, the interest rate goes all the way back from day one, right?
Day one, and it adds, now you have this big, huge balloon payment that you have to pay, and the interest is going to, you're right, it's going to go all the way back to day one, compound to where you're at, and then you have to continuously pay that, and it's going to keep rolling up, and it becomes a never-ending cycle. So be careful.
Now, is that some of the things that you guys do at your company?
Yeah, so at Falguth Financial, we really focus on, again, I get back to interest rates. So even when people come in and they have an equity loan, or they owe money on their house, or they have debt that's out there, I focus on the interest rates. So we're paying off the most amount in the most effective way. And then it also gets back to saving. So people say, well, how do we save once we pay all this off? I say, okay, focus on the interest rates. Don't have money lazy.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
And where can folks find you?
FalguthFinancial.com, right on the line there. We're downtown Brighton also.
All right, thank you very much. Anne Marie?
All right, as you're heading out